Put it in the middle. Love you, bud.
Put it in the middle. Okay, bye.
What's up? Hold on, I put my phone down. Usually it takes my phone.
That's why he takes it. Now we need it for
I already got it. What's up, guys? I'm Joe Vargas. To my left is Maggie Duarte.
I like that remix.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we talk about, Mags?
We're talking about a lot of things, but so I guess we can lead off with the fights this weekend. You want to leave best for last, or you want to go straight into?
Let's go best for last.
Best for last, okay. All right. So I guess Ramos against Shane Mosley Jr. That fight, you know, I was thinking about how important being resistant in a fight is, because I saw Shane Mosley having some really good moments in that fight, to be honest with you, and he caught Ramos with some good shots, but I think in the end, Ramos just he separated himself. You know what I mean? He separated himself, and I think what helped him a lot is the fact that Shane Mosley Jr. started to fade out a little bit, you know. And I was like, wow, man, what if Shane Mosley would have gotten a fight like this? Which he probably did, but I don't know too much about his career.
I think it's the magnitude of that stage. You know, like
too.
Ramos has been on that stage for a while, and that has a lot to do with fights. Shane Mosley has been on some good, decent cards, but not that level, you know?
Right.
Maybe you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but that has a lot to do with it, you know? So
there's a lot of writing because his career's, you know, towards the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's closing out. So I think he's like 34 years old. So it's like one of those like last shot, last opportunity.
Another guy CC wanted to fight so badly.
Yeah, both of them, right?
Yeah.
Well,
no,
one
he
of
never
them.
called out Ramos. He called out.
Yeah,
He called out.
They offered him Ramos, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we picked that one, right?
Yeah, picked that one right.
Yeah.
And then Lara, obviously not the fight that we thought was gonna happen. God damn it! You see this? This is why I gotta do this. Producer Adam, help me out here, bud. But Lara against Gonzalez, I believe his last name was.
It was supposed to be Johnny Beck.
It's supposed to be Johnny Beck. Ended up not being Johnny Beck due to
the Tijuana Tacos.
The Tijuana Tacos. And honestly, I thought that he could have gotten that guy out of there earlier. Or in general, you know what I mean? But that was not the case. I honestly don't even know the outcome of that fight because I stopped watching.
He won by decision, but it was like a boring fight. I don't know what it is about these guys. I mean, they keep winning. Maybe they got to entertain.
Yeah.
You have to entertain. You're not just fighting. You're entertaining people. You want people to keep watching you.
Yeah.
And I can never watch Lara. I haven't been able to. You know, like Regan Do is another guy who put me to sleep. Regan
down. Yeah, man. What is that? It's like it's kind of like amateur style still. You know what I mean? It's not entertaining to me. And even the commentators were saying like, "Yo, these guys they need to entertain at the end of the day." You know, and I think that they're not being called out not because they're like boogeymen or anything like that. It's just like there's nothing enticing, I think. You know what I mean?
I think we should just drop that conversation.
Drop it?
Yeah. Let's go to another opponent, another fight.
Yeah, it's not even fun to talk about.
One of the fights that I caught from the 5th round on was Fulton versus Foster.
Yeah.
Is it Foster or Foster? Foster.
Shocky
Foster. He just separated himself from the opponent. I didn't see the first 5. I just seen the last 5 rounds. I'm sorry.
Similar to the first.
And he just looked like he was in charge.
Yeah.
And it looked like Fulton was looked like he didn't want to fight. I don't know. It just looked like he wasn't in the fight.
Yeah, he couldn't figure him out. He couldn't find his range.
And it was funny because he didn't make weight, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
But he was a smaller fighter.
Yeah.
Do you think Inoue knocked him out because he was drying himself out? Because he took some good shots from Foster. I know Foster and Inoue, he don't land those crazy shots, but that fight's at 130.
It was that one with Inoue, I believe, was at 122, and perhaps I think also something to take into account is him having to go to Japan and having to get adjusted to all that time zone and all that stuff and those crazy long flights. The weight,
because he didn't even make weight for this one. This one was at 135, 130 first,
130.
Then it got renegotiated
to 132 for a fucking interim something title. which is
bullshit.
I don't know.
Catch weights.
Yeah, catch weights. But yeah, Oshaki just didn't let him settle. He didn't let him settle. Now, I believe that he could have gotten him out of there had he changed levels a little bit more. You know, if I have anything to criticize, it's that. Yeah. Is that he could have gone to the body more and opened him up, and then because you could tell that the shots that Foster was catching Fulton with the clean ones were significant. Yeah, for sure. And take advantage of the fact that the guy can't get close to you. He couldn't find his range.
Yeah,
not for 1 second.
Foster did everything right.
Yeah, he did. He did what he had to do. I think that is a great victory for Oshaki, 130. So yeah, that was nice. That was good to watch. And I guess.
Are these your notes?
Yeah.
Can I read them?
Yeah.
Really quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What are we talking about next fight? Big fight?
Roach. Some of them, I don't know if you're.
I like it already.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Serio. I wonder which one you like because there's a bunch of shit.
Joe Goosen.
Oh, yeah. I really wanted. Okay. Anyway.
The main fight. We're both wrong.
Yeah.
And right.
Ish. Yeah. Wrong ish. Obviously we had Lamont.
We had Lamont Roach to win.
Yeah. But that wasn't the case. I do want to say, how is it possible to have a robbery when it's a draw?
Yeah.
You know, and when no fighter really did anything stupendously significant to take control and win that fight. You know what I mean? Clearly. When you look at the comments and people are saying Pitbull got robbed and Roach got robbed, that was a draw.
Yeah, there's not a that's yeah. I watched the fight. We all called for Roach to win.
Yeah.
So I was like, do it. Come on, kid. Pull it off. Because I'm like, my name's on the line here.
My
Between the Bellz. People knock us when we get a wrong suggestion, right? So I was like, all right, come on. And I seen him have the wrong game plan in the beginning. And does that tell you that Pitbull is that strong? Because I thought Roach handled Tank very well.
Right.
You know, and you can tell he was troubled. Yeah, he got hit. He was off balance. It was a knockdown by the rules, but he was never hurt.
Yes. But
he felt the pop.
Yes.
And then towards the middle or the later rounds, he made the right adjustments and kept, he started frustrating Pitbull.
Yes.
I saw two things that I didn't ever seen before from Pitbull. I saw him rapping.
Yes.
I hardly ever seen him rap and clinching. And from Roach, I saw him kind of like survival boxing. I don't know if you want to call it that. He was boxing, but he's the B-side. Yeah. He needs to go seal it.
Yeah.
He needs to go take it from Pitbull.
Agreed.
There was two. If he would have won one round more on those judges' scorecards, he wins.
Yes. And because I think, you know what? I think both of these guys, there's a possibility that both of these guys thought because I could handle Tank and I can go the distance with Tank, I can handle this guy.
Yeah.
Both from Pitbull and both from Lamont, So what ended up happening is not what they expected, I think that Lamont thought that he could stand it, which I thought he was going to do. I thought he's going to stand and trade a little bit more than Gervonta would, you know what I mean? And he did. And I think he showed a lot more versatility than Pitbull did, like more effective versatility.
More skills.
But at the end of the day, you stand and fight, the other guys fight, that fight's going to get away from you eventually, I think he might have waited a little too long to just use his skills, what I mean?
They both lost their head in the fight.
They did.
And Pitbull did that. Looked like the Exorcist. Looked like the Exorcist. Like, I had never seen that from him. And then when Roach picked him up in the beginning of the fight, did some little things like, weird. Whoa. They're but only they both know. Right. When you're in there and you're getting hit with them shots that you think don't hurt.
Yeah.
They're the only ones feeling it.
I thought, hey, Pitbull, the best chance he has is to do exactly what he does. And he timed it. He timed it perfectly. You know what I mean? That hook it might. I think it stunned him a little bit, but not enough to hurt him. And he went straight. That's one thing that I do like about that kid is that he's going straight after you once he sees that you're hurt. But I think both fought a very uncharacteristic fight. And I think that the best result was a draw. Honestly,
you can't argue if Roach won by 1 point or Pitbull won by 1 point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how people get robberies from. Robberies,
Right.
we'll make a list of the biggest robberies.
Yeah.
That shit was not a robbery.
That's not. It's a
It's
very
just
close
debatable
fight.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. A very close fight that I think the best outcome is that it was a draw.
But I think if Roach would have bit down
Yes.
2 more rounds, he would have easily won the fight.
Yeah.
It only took 1 more round to win, but if he would have had 2 significant rounds go after Pitbull, because he was landing when I will.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Pitbull got the rounds is his pressure. He wasn't landing, but the pressure.
Yes.
The judges are what you got judges that like different kinds of styles.
Right.
Some judges like aggressiveness, some like technical, some like the jab, some like the speed, some like every judge judges the fight different.
Yes, and I think people got to take into account as well is that the crowd plays into it a lot too, because when you're watching, I don't like watching fights live, to be honest, because I don't think that you get a real view of what the fight is. You see a lot of like wing shots, and from far away
they roar.
People roar, and it looks like it.
Because we've been in the stands, we've been at the fights, we've been in the stands, and we watched them together. Like, oh shit. Then you go watch them on TV, like it wasn't even that.
Exactly.
You know?
Oh, he blocked all that.
Yeah.
You know, but in live, you can't really see if it's blocked or not, man. It just looks like you see it, and then the crowd goes crazy. Oh, and you know that influences the judges, whether you like to,
like it or
not. You know,
a lot of people were saying the referee was helping Roach.
Yes.
So I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know about that. I mean, he was calling some shots that were kind of low, but I mean, Pitbull was rapping a lot.
He was.
So I think he was doing his job.
I think that's part of that what you're alluding to, saying that it wasn't like him.
Yeah, they were like Pitbull was throwing behind the shoulders, behind the arm, low. They were at the waistband. They weren't never huevo shots.
Yeah.
And he is 5'4".
Yeah. Something that I didn't like that he did was lead with the head. I don't think.
He did a headbutt one time.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
That's
shit.
not cool, man.
Not at all.
And that was intentional. That wasn't like an accident. He literally saw him come in and he led with.
And then there was a moment too where he started bouncing with his shoulder and Roach's.
Yeah.
So I saw things of Pitbull that I never seen. So that means that goes to show you that he couldn't figure out Roach either. Right. But he was trying only way he knows.
Yes.
And Roach was trying. And Roach made better adjustments at the end.
Yes.
But at the end, there wasn't enough to pull it off.
It seems that I think Roach also said that he broke his hand as well in that fight.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people were giving him shit. Yeah, Tank broke his hand too, and he finished the fight, and he won the fight, and this and that. You can't compare those two guys, first of all. You don't know how each guy's going to react to a broken hand. But, how much did it affect him? I mean, it doesn't – I wouldn't have thought that he broke his hand in the fight. I think
he did using both hands, yeah.
So, yeah, it's hopefully he gets. I don't know, but what do you think about a rematch?
I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't care to watch that rematch, to be honest with you.
The styles make fights. That fight doesn't make those styles don't fit each other.
You know who I would like to see Pitbull fight next? Gary Antuanne Russell, whatever.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see that. Antuanne Russell would knock him out.
That's what I want to see.
I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Antuanne Russell with Roach.
That's a good one too. Yeah. I think Roach is. I think.
What do you want to sacrifice Pitbull for, bro? Pitbull, win or lose, is entertaining, except for this fight.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to get him out like Rayo?
I've never really been a big fan of his. A lot of people are saying like he's because Canelo's on his way out. He's the next Mexican star. And
last week on Friday, Maggie and Jay were talking about styles and fights, and I was like, they brought up Roach. I said Roach is going to beat up Pitbull, and I agreed with that. But I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, like. He's entertaining to the average. That's why he's fighting.
Yeah.
He gets the big fights because he's entertaining. We don't tend to like talk about guys who are crafty and smooth. We like the. If you go back, I was telling Maggie and Jay, if you go back to all the way to Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
What do we look at? Guys that fucking get in your face and punch and fight.
Yeah.
Lately, we've been going with the more crafty, smooth boxers, but it's an art. And I think at the end of the day, the key reason we keep watching people is because his fights bring numbers. This fight wasn't good. Mm-mm. But Antuanne Russell, ooh, that one's dangerous.
That's a dangerous fight. I'd like to see that just to see, how, if Pitbull's not a guy who's going to get hurt. At least I don't think so. People are breaking hands on his fucking head instead of the other way around.
Antoine's a big 140 pounder.
A big 140. Both of those guys shouldn't be at 140 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Pitbull should go back to 135 and Roach should go back to 130. That was his division. You know, I think these guys shouldn't even be at 140.
Who does Russell fight next?
I don't know. He should. I saw him in the crowd. That's the only reason I even bring him up is because I remembered that he's a champ at 140.
I think style wise, Russell would destroy Pitbull, but he would have a harder fight with Roach. Style wise.
Yeah.
I think they're from the same area, so they know each other. They know each other.
They have to know each other for sure.
But yeah, I don't know who's at 140 that would want to even fight Russell, because to me he's very dangerous.
He is.
How about
Shaquira
Stevenson? ¿Cómo se llama? Shakira
Twitter.
Dos Santos. Ooh. He don't get a fight.
Dos Santos don't get a fight.
Poor guy, dog.
He should fight Pitbull, man, at 135.
Damn, you want to just murder Pitbull, huh, dog? You're a Pitbull hater, bro. No, I'm off this podcast, man. She's trying to set this poor kid up, man.
You know what? There's a lot of great Mexican fighters out there. I think one that you can 100% agree with me on this is Divino Espinosa. I love his style. I love his boxing.
Just one fucking.
No, the first one that comes to my mind. Who comes to your mind right now besides Canelo?
I ain't want to talk about it. Sandor Sayas, dog.
He's Puerto Rican.
He's Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
I thought he was Mexican, dog.
Oh, man. But, yeah, so during the fight, they had a little...
Ocho Cinco's Mexican.
Ocho Cinco's Mexican. Yeah. He got a Mexican last name.
Yeah.
I got Ocho all the way. Nah, but they were talking, they do the little interviews in the middle, and this caught my attention. They were interviewing Mario Barrios, and I thought it very interesting that, and I didn't know this until obviously watching the little highlight, is that Joe Goosen will be training him for the fight against Ryan Garcia. Joe Goosen trained Ryan Garcia before. And
we had conversations with Joe outside of the gym.
Yeah.
When we were going to spar Ryan Garcia.
Yes. I don't know.
I'm not going to elaborate on the conversations we had.
Yeah.
But to me, that's, as a trainer, would I do that? I don't know. I don't think I could train a kid that I trained, and to train against him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Say for example, you
say I trained. Let's just say I trained Canelo for one fight.
Yeah.
We'll throw a big name.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they tell me to train against Canelo.
Yeah, Benavides.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. That's like ethically, it's not right.
That's exactly why I wanted to talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
I once got an offer to go against somebody. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Ethically, I couldn't do it. It was money that would have changed my life.
Yeah.
And
you're like, nah.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Ethically, I can't do that. It's like karma. Like, I'd rather not be successful than sell out.
Is there a code about this? And maybe we'll bring this up next time. But trainers, like for example, I think
is the code dumb for me? Yeah, because I'm not gonna make money. But
no.
But at the end of the day, my integrity,
mm-hmm.
My integrity.
That's worth more to you.
To me.
And that's what matters, because you're at peace with that decision. Yeah. You know what I mean? But the very first one that came to my mind, and obviously this one makes sense, but Floyd Mayweather Sr. used to train De La Hoya, and then I think he trained his son for the fight that he fought De La Hoya.
Yeah.
I get it. You know what
that's
I'm
his son.
Yeah, I get it, because he's his son.
That's De La Hoya's fault for getting like 700 trainers, and he was one of the best fighters, but he got too many trainers, dog.
Well, I guess Ryan's had a few trainers too, So I guess
I'll stay quiet because I like Ryan's dad and Ryan.
But at the end of the day, that's why I wanted to bring this up, is because it's like it's one of those situations where I guess it depends on the individual. You know what I mean? Some people view this more as business than they do as like.
I understand that, but I mean, I'll just save my comments.
Yeah,
I know I'm on a podcast, and I should be talking about it.
But you personally,
but we are in the business too.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it is what it is.
And then again, who did Ryan fight when Joe trained him? You remember?
Well, it was
Tank.
No, it was an African dude.
Oh, that's right. He beat,
Yeah. Well, he was kind of like chasing him around the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But he also fought Tank. Yeah, you're right. So he was with him for more than one camp.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We know a little too much. So I just think Ryan was too ahead for Joe.
Yeah.
Ryan's skills were too much for Joe Goosen.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, what are you talking about? Joe trained. Yeah, okay, he did, but nobody stands out to you like the Ruelas brothers. John Molina, like those guys didn't have those attributes that Ryan has.
He's a very unique fighter.
It's like racing a stallion that's not meant for you, you know? Like that might be too much for Joe at the time.
Yes. Ryan is a very unique fighter with a very unique set of skills.
Maggie, you went with Henry Garcia this week.
Yeah.
Who's training Ryan for this fight?
I just asked him if they were doing camp in LA. He said, yeah.
Yeah. You don't know who's training them?
He didn't disclose. But he did mention that he's like, this is a different fight. He said, we got 2 months and Ryan is 100%. And he said, you know, what happened in the last fight, last camp.
Wasn't
good.
He
said it wasn't. He said it's a secret.
You said too, something didn't feel right before the fight happened.
I mentioned that to him. Yeah. I was like, you could tell. I said, you could tell something was different. And he's like, he's like, it's a secret, but that's what he said. It's a secret, just know that he's 100% for this upcoming fight. That I'm very much looking forward to, because what a matchup. You know, these aren't guys that are going to be shying away from a fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Before we go into the podcast, is the reason Maggie saw Henry's because Maggie and little Modessa and his dad Farhad, they went to to Henry Garcia's business, the Fierce Flex.
Yes, Fierce
Flex. And Henry saw something in little Mo, he likes him, and they went over there and he gifted him a Fierce bag, little, I don't know what it's called. The Fierce Flex bag. I don't know if it has a new name for the little ones.
The youth. He told me the youth. Man, he told me, and I'm fucking it up.
Yeah. But anyway,
2.0.
Shout out to Henry Garcia, Ryan, and Fierce Flex for the love to this kid, gifting him that bag and seeing something in this kid that's gonna elevate his skills. Yeah, the kid is all amped up. Yeah, and excited.
He's super. I'm sure he didn't sleep last night because he's gonna go to the gym and hit the bag today.
Yeah, we're setting up for him today.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the podcast. I'm sorry.
But shout out. Thank you so much. But yeah, that's about it. So,
okay, we're done.
Well,
I got 2 things. What do you got? What do you got?
No, go ahead, because we can save these for extra combo if necessary.
Okay.
What's up?
In your opinion,
yes,
is Crawford wrong for not paying the sanction fees?
Man, the WBC is interesting. Like you mentioned earlier when Coach Bashir asked you, it's hard to opinionate when we don't know the full details of what is going on. However, as you also made a point, is that you signed a contract before.
You've seen when the commission comes in with each sanctioning body brings their contract, you sign it.
Yeah.
He's not his first undisputed. It's not his second undisputed.
It's his third.
It's his third undisputed.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, there's an issue with paying the sanction.
Yeah. Now, why is it that the WBC, like from outside looking in, it seems like, right, that the WBC is more, or it's worth more than the rest, IBF, WBO?
Well, it's an unwritten rule. I mean, it's an unwritten secret. It's always been the best one.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to fight for the green belt.
Yeah.
The green belt. It's Ali's on it. Mm-hmm. One of my reliable sources, who you don't say is,
he who shall not be named,
told me that this is Crawford trying to devalue the belts through Turkey because they want to talk about the ring belt.
They want to make that more prestigious.
All of a sudden, he says he wouldn't mind the ring belt, but all the other ones he doesn't care about.
Yeah.
He's never mentioned that before till this time. He was saying a problem with WBC, but at the end of the day, he goes, I don't really care about anything but the ring belt. They're trying to devalue. This is my sources. Yeah. This is not my words.
Yeah.
All the other sanctioning bodies and just make one belt. They want to bring the ring belt and your Dana White's piece of shit belt.
Which is what they've been trying to do. Maybe they're trying to say, you know what, fuck it. We already have one belt. Let's do the ring and forget about this whole TKO. Because they haven't mentioned it since then. Maybe they said, okay, yeah, let's just go with the ring, hypothetically speaking.
Did you see Showbiz? He making fun of Oscar de la Hoya for a video?
No,
it's because Oscar used to own that ring, man.
Right.
And then he sold it to Turkey. They all sell out. Basically, they all sell out to money.
Yeah.
If you keep your money, you keep your belt, you keep your integrity. Mm-hmm. That's why I would corner for people.
Yeah,
You keep your integrity. Oscar would be crying right now.
Yeah, man.
Don't bite back at us, dog. We're just a small podcast. But we're small, Oscar. We're not huge, dog. We're just in the house, dog. We're living in the worst barrio in San Diego, dog. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But That was what my source said. That they're trying to make it sound like the sanctioning bodies are evil.
Yeah.
He never brought it up before.
That's true.
Ever. Yeah. And now he brings it up now because it's a $50 million paycheck.
Which is funny because the ring belt doesn't really have
any weight,
anything behind it, right? No. I mean, it is the one that everybody loves. That if you do ask the champs, you know, they say that the ring belt is the one that's like, that's the real champ. The real champ holds that belt. But at the end of the day, like, what does he?
I don't even think so. I can't even think the guys who had it. I think the WBC had the most weight to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. To me, the champion was a WBC, and after that, everybody else was a champion.
Yeah.
If you unified. And if you're undisputed, but the ring, they don't even hardly even bring it up. Turkey gave Canelo a brand new gold one as a gift, trying to make it, you know, like
popularize. You know,
when Oscar owned it, he was trying to put it out there.
Yeah,
you know, everybody trying to put it out there. But at the end of the day, when do you dispute it? When do you sanction that one?
Yeah, well, it's gonna happen. Right?
Who authorizes it?
Yeah,
Turkey.
It's bound to turn into exactly that. You know, but. You know, I guess to answer your question.
Like Coach Bashir said, all the kids fight and dream of the little belts.
The belts.
The WBO, the WBC, the WBA, the IBO, the WBC. I know there's a shitload of them. But at the end of the day, who does everybody remember the most?
Yeah.
The green belt.
What do you think should happen? Should there only be one? Should there be two? Should there be three? Because at the end of the day, sometimes it's like you mentioned when your uncle fought, like it was very rare to be able to fight for a championship.
There was 9 bouts, 9 weight divisions, and 1 bout.
Mm-hmm.
I think right now we're at 18 weight divisions and 4 bouts. And if you add the KO and the ring, that'll be 6 bouts.
Yeah. Is it too much?
It is, but it's also opportunity.
Right.
You guys have to understand there's a lot of hungry young men trying to be world champions. That just creates opportunity. But I think you should take off all these interim silver.
Yeah, that stuff is crazy.
Get that shit the fuck out of here. You know, just be champion and that's it.
Yeah. There should be a rule, right, where it's like if you cannot defend within this amount of time,
you're
going to get stripped.
Yeah, you can't have a bout for more than 6 months and not defend it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that rule.
And if you get it taken away because you have an injury, then you get to fight for it again right when you get back.
Right, exactly, 100%. Because you know what?
What did Coach Bashir say? Unify a union.
A union, right? Create a union. Absolutely, where those rules are in play, because it's not fair if you're holding that shit hostage. And say you want to go to another division, should you be allowed to fight in 2 different divisions?
Yeah,
only if you can defend.
They did it back in the days, right? Yeah.
That's how it should be, man, because it's that's the whole reason they create these stupid like silver and interim, and it's like, what does that even mean?
Money.
Yeah.
That's where the guys are right about sanctions.
Yeah.
Those sanctions are small though, but they're sanctions.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
One more. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua. Is it this week or next week?
I don't know when it is, man. Let me look it up for you because I honestly do not know. Esquite.
And I just saw today that Mike Tyson is fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
Like,
there's a website called on Instagram called Not Just Boxing.
Oh, December 19th, 2025 in Miami.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, it is the my watch doesn't work. The 8th. So
yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah. 10 days.
Realistically.
Yeah. What
should happen in that fight?
Did Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua? Realistically, the first solid punch that lands should knock him out.
Over. Will it happen?
Yeah.
Will Joshua sell out? 'Cause that's the only way he loses.
Little Mo said, if he doesn't throw in that first round, if he doesn't throw any power punches, I'm turning off the TV. It's rigged. That's what Little Mo said.
An 11-year-old boy.
That's an 11-year-old boy. Oh, my God. And I agree with him.
Yeah.
If Joshua doesn't knock him out in that first round, look at this. Just look at the size difference.
Yeah.
The reach, the Olympic experience,
the opposition,
the stage. Like, he should not even be able to touch you. The moment he even tries to come in, that jab should be out there.
Does he even really need money?
He doesn't.
So the legacy of the sport.
Exactly. His own legacy.
Bring some honor to the sport. Yeah,
man.
Think of all the people that lost their life for the sport or will never be the fucking same. For somebody could benefit so much because they're a YouTuber.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Realistically speaking.
Wait, I'm a YouTuber.
Technically.
Not yet. I don't have no money yet.
No, yeah.
A little change here and there.
Little, some strange piece of change. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, though?
I think that Little Mo said it perfect.
Yeah.
If Joshua doesn't knock him out within 45 seconds of that fight, 2 weeks ago I said that if he goes past the first round, it's he lost, even if he knocks him out in the second.
Mm-hmm.
If it goes past 45 seconds without him stunning him,
yeah,
I think he lost.
Yeah,
he needs to knock him out,
dude. It'd be hard to not say that this shit is fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Even in any gym you go to right now, you can ask any real coach. If you have a guy who was a world champion and you spar him with the guy that has 8 pro fights, you tell the champion to take it easy on him.
Yeah.
In the real fucking gym.
Yeah.
If they're the same size. Now imagine a fucking heavyweight.
Yeah.
With a guy with, how many fights do you have? 10, 12?
11, something like that.
They don't belong in the same fucking ring.
Yeah.
We've seen Canelo firsthand spar guys with 20 fights.
Yeah.
He just plays with them.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of world champions do that stuff. Andre Ward, I've seen him firsthand with my own eyes. I've seen, I could go on and on.
We were just talking about this, about Triple G.
Triple G with Canelo. He with Canelo.
Yeah.
There's a
and with Benavidez.
He was sparring them, protecting them.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's levels. And, right, Joshua is way ahead of the curve. There's no reason that, I don't know. If he does, I don't even know what to say.
Throw in the towel.
Next subject.
Yeah, that's about it.
You said you had some questions just in case we got like 4 minutes.
Okay, well, I put, if you could change anything about boxing, what would it be? That's one of the like little hypothetical questions. Or if you can bring any rule from any other sport into boxing, what would it be? Anything. It could be anything.
Any rule?
Yeah.
From any sport?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. That's a good one.
You know what? Boxing is one of the hardest sports to maintain accountability and responsibility, and professionalism, even though it's professional boxing. In an organizational sport, if you come to a practice, a training without your gear, not on time, like pretty much adhering to and respecting practice times, you're gonna get fined or you're gonna get benched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing that came to my mind right about now. But I don't know. It could be anything. You can change the time of the rounds. You can change the amount of the rounds. You can change not being able to do something that is allowed right now. Maybe bring back the 3 knockdown rule. Whatever.
That's what I'll answer next week.
Oh man! All right, we'll save that one
because that's a good question.
Yeah. You can change anything about the sport right now because depending on the ref.
No rounds, unlimited fights. No, I'm playing. I don't know. I have no idea.
I think that what we mentioned about the belts having to defend within 6 months, every 6 months, and if not, you get stripped. I think that's a good one. Because some guys hold that shit hostage. They'll be champs for like 2 years in one division and then go fight in another division before defending.
Yeah, stop talking about Charlo though.
Lamont Roach is a good example because he still had a 130 belt, but he wasn't defending it. He fought Davis at 135, I think.
That's where the sanctioning bodies have to work with each other a little better and hold these fighters accountable.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to defend your division. If you're a champion, defend your belt, man, or just move up. It's okay. Or do both.
Disorganized chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if you want to leave that one for next week, and
I probably wouldn't have an answer. I'll still be stinking. I'll be like,
You know what I had to on here? I had one thing about the WBC, and that's Conor Benn. I'm not a Conor Benn hater. He's exciting. He's exciting. All right, whatever. He's one of those Pitbull.
You don't like anybody
too.
I like.
But check this out. He has not fought at 147 in I don't know how long, but he is now #1 mandatory for whoever in the WBC, which would be the winner of Garcia and Barrios. Is that fair?
For the welterweights?
For the welterweights at 147?
No. For Conor Benn, yeah.
Absolutely.
He took risk fighting a bigger guy, fought Eubank twice. he technically ain't a big guy physically.
Yeah.
So he took a risk to fight a bigger body.
Right.
So yeah, to him, yeah, but to the guys at 147, no.
It's not fair, right? So it's like they make all these.
Yeah, they make all these rules. They
Exceptions.
move the goalposts.
Because you know what? I love Ryan. He's a cool kid, but at the same time, he just came from a loss. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna fight for a championship. You know, and I'm just speaking on like the facts. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not a Conor Ben hater or nothing like that. I'm saying
bullshit.
You make it, but we've said this before. Ryan brings asses to seats. He is a moneymaker, man, and that makes you hold all the chips in your hand. You know what I mean? All the cards are in your favor. So is it right? I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of guys that are, you know, been waiting for that opportunity that might say otherwise, but at the end of the day, whatever puts asses in seats.
Who should fight Barrios, the winner of Ryan, at 147?
Wait, what?
Who should fight the winner of Barrios or Ryan at 147, in your opinion?
Well, there's a few guys at 147. One of them that comes to my mind.
I know it's hard when I just ask you like that. You're like,
yeah, no. There's a guy that Top Rank has. His name is Rohan Polanco.
I knew you were gonna say that, though. He hasn't made no noise. I don't even know him.
I mean, I don't favor his style, to be honest with you, but you know, he's
let's look real quick.
Yeah. The 147.
147 weight division, because that question is kind of fucked up to ask you, because Polanco, I don't know who he is. You brought up to me before because we talked about opponents at 147.
He's decent. He's been, you know, dismantling his opponents at 147.
Damn, you might have put him against Brian. You're fucked up.
I think Brian can beat him. That's how good Brian is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Looking at this list, I'm gonna tell you who I think. Damn, fuck what all these fucking commercials for. Okay, hold on. Right now, Ashley's yelling at us.
You can edit it out. Edited it. Oh, okay.
Okay, I found him.
You did? Because I found something.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the top 15 going up. Okay.
Okay.
Imalianta Stadionis. Alexis Rocha, Louis Crocker, Giovanni Santillan, Raul Curiel, Delante Johnson, I can't even pronounce this one, Suleimani Sishoko, Tulani Mbenge, Karen Chukdasian, Rohan Polanco, damn it, Jack Cattrall, Connor Ben, Brian Norman Jr., Liam Paro. Liam Paro needs to fight somebody.
Yeah, Liam Paro also, I think Rolly's supposed to be fighting somebody. Who is he supposed to be?
And Devin Haney. Rolly's not even on there. Oh, Rolly's number 16. I'm sorry, dog.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia is 23, and he gets a title fight. Why the fuck is Barrios number 25? He's the champion.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
It has Devin Haney number 1, dog.
I guess, you know what? That division might be a little dead right now.
It is. Very dead.
Because I think 154 is stacked. 154 has some killers in it.
So anyways.
We
got 3 minutes to hit the fucking 12-round mark.
Yeah, aside from that, I wrote down illegitimate son. Because we were talking about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao. That was last week when it was after the podcast.
Like, I didn't even know the illegitimate son. I think I told you he had a draw too.
He had to draw the first one, right? His first fight.
So there's a chance for the other one.
There's a chance.
7-1. 7-0 with 1 draw.
That is such a novela right there.
And the other one is 0-1.
Yeah.
0-1.
Yeah. What a novela right there.
Rosa Salvaje.
I mean, what?
The poor son is 7-0.
Yes.
The rich son is undefeated. I mean, not.
Technically, they're both undefeated, yeah.
Yeah.
They both got a draw on there, but.
¿Quién es más bueno? Who's better? Who's hungrier? Who wants it more?
I seen somebody in the comments says, "Yeah, I'm betting on the poor one."
I got that one too.
Man, I haven't seen him fight, but yeah, that's crazy. I think they both fight in the same division too.
Yeah, they are both lightweights.
I don't believe in the whole legitimate son though. That's kind of fucked up. It's his blood. His blood is his blood.
Yeah. What if What do they fight each other? What man they cheer for? Legitimate, illegitimate.
You think that'll ever happen? Two brothers fighting each other?
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
You never know, though.
I think the Charlo brothers are saying, like, shit, if you pay me enough money, I'll do it.
They might have to fight each other.
They might have to fight each other to make that good money.
Yeah.
Right? How crazy would that be? Two brothers facing each other.
No Christmas would ever be the same.
No.
You know, it's funny because they spar each other all the time.
Right.
But there's never a clear winner when they spar. They talk shit to each other.
We see brothers spar each other all the time. Yeah.
All the time. And we see it at the gym.
Right.
But they will never fight each other.
They'll never fight each other. Yeah, that changes things, no?
Money has a way of changing things. Look at the motherfucking Oscar sold the Ring magazine, sold the fucking Ring bout.
Yeah.
You know, money has a way of making, what do you say, Maggie? Strange makes some people make some,
something strange for a little piece of change.
The guys.
Hold for the bag.
We got seconds out. Comment, subscribe.
Two brothers that you'd like to see fight each other.
Post a question.
Post it.
Peace.
Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.